Gary M Schwarz, DDS, MSD. I practice in my primary office in McAllen, Texas. Secondary satellite offices in Harlingen and Brownsville, Texas. I've practiced since 1983. Graduate from dental school, Baylor Dental College in Dallas. Undergraduate, Baylor University in Waco. Then Baylor Dental College in Dallas. Then oral surgery at Baylor Medical Center in Dallas. Finished in 1983 and then went straight into practice, where I've continued to practice since that day with no end in sight planned. There are certain biological principles that come along that just shape your mind and influence you into what is biologically possible and not. And a milestone that just completely changed my thinking early in my career was in '83 when I read a paper right about the time I was finishing, talking about Branamark's work where titanium would integrate with bone, or rather where bone would integrate with titanium. Either way you say it, it's the same ending result. That's what made it possible to get a replacement for teeth that was more natural, like nature's teeth themselves. That was radical, that was revolutionary, and it shaped my career since then, as implants have become a very big part of my practice and a big part of my passion. Yeah, I enjoy doing other aspects of oral surgery, but implants has always been one of my favorite things. And one of the real cherished times in my life was being able to spend a week operating with Professor Branamark and a handful of other people, most of them who have gone on to become big names in implant dentistry. But along now comes, towards the end of my career, to me, an equivalent technological discovery that just blows my mind. Let's go back to those titanium implants. A current surgical principle in surgery is that when you have an implanted object in your body, I don't care if it's a heart valve or a titanium plate inside my pelvis where I have, or my skull where I have it, or my thumb where I have it, they get infected, contaminated, they got to come out. The idea that you could get an infected, implanted object and then sterilize it, get it clean, and have it start healing around it and be able to keep it, that's unheard of anywhere, much less the mouth, where we have a mouth full of pathogenic organisms because of the place it is and the teeth that are there. And so now, towards the end of my career, Millennium Dental comes along with this technological discovery that they call the Periolase MVP7. It's an Indiag laser that, through the physics that they have done to design just the right energy to impart this photon with just what it needs to go in and selectively wipe out the bad bugs, selectively remove those tissue components that are not helpful around a tooth that's being rejected or an implant that's being rejected, and then developing the rest of the protocol that really focuses on occlusion and eliminating those problems. And the result blows my mind. Bone growing back around teeth, are you kidding me? Bone growing back around implants, are you kidding me? Much less getting rid of the infection. It really happens. It's shocking. It's incredible. I can't believe it. Now I've really got a package. I've got Branamark's titanium creation, and now through these guys, the ability to get the sick ones well. What a package that is. And these folks, I believe, time will show that their shoulders and this technology that they've developed are as tall as Branamark's himself. As I look back on my experience with this machine in the last 2 years and what I've learned and what I've seen, I really believe if you're a dentist today, a general dentist, a periodontist, or an oral surgeon, now I don't know about pedo and endo, that's a different matter, but in those areas in particular, if you are practicing without this machine and your ability to offer that as a choice of treatment to your patient, I think in rapid order you're going to be on shaky ground, because as incredible as the results are, this is going to become a standard of care that you need to offer your patient. It will reduce stress in your practice, it will improve patient acceptance of treatment, and it will give you a joy and contentment that you're missing if you're not doing it.